Investors all around the world will be able to own a stake in these living and breathing assets without the need of complex paperwork or intermediaries, and can capitalize on the growing demand of high-quality olive oil.
What's up, crypto crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Cryptomite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
crypto crew, the first ever Kaspa and Enterprise event was held, and there was so much bullish alpha that was shared so far. Let's continue that trend and see what Kaspa has in store in the not so distant future.
In those practical use cases, we've started to build white papers, build out architectures, all based on Kaspa for real world applications. There's a lot of people talk about DeFi and this and that and all sorts of other things, but we actually wanted to bring it back to real world applications. So I'd like to introduce you to some of the pilot projects. So the first one is Kii Union. And what is Kii Union? It's a way of empowering communities through decentralized finance. And what it aims to do within Kii Union is to bring the global credit union movement into the digital age. Credit unions are already the embodiment of decentralization. They're cooperatives. They're owned and controlled by their members, who act as both shareholders and customers. They provide a democratic financial system where every member has a voice in decisions. The problem is many credit unions, particularly in developing regions, are facing challenges such as outdated systems, high operational costs, and limited access to capital. In many cases, they still use a physical paper book. With Kii Union, what we want to do is build upon the foundational principles of credit unions and integrate them into DeFi to further enhance their ability to serve communities in the digital age. Powered by Kaspa, Kii Union aims to amplify the strengths of credit unions by addressing some of the operational and financial hurdles they face and allowing them to thrive in the modern economy. So it's taking analog DeFi and fusing it with digital DeFi. Credit unions serve 375 million members across 118 countries. They play a really pivotal role in providing financial services to local communities. And many credit unions, especially in developing regions, are hampered with these outdated systems, high operational costs, limited access to growth, and also are susceptible to fraud. As a real-world use case of something that can actually bring all of these decentralized financial systems together. In terms of key innovations with the Kii Union platform, the first thing is we're giving it away for free. We're giving it to the credit unions for free. It's a way of onboarding 375 million users to the Kaspa network. We can digitize, we can use the Kaspa community to help implement these systems for free. We want to make it extremely user-friendly, so provide a free platform for digital-first banking services for credit unions. It'll be accessible via smartphones and make financial services more convenient and readily available. And the same thing applies in terms of microtransactions. Because of the efficiency and scalability of Kaspa, we can enable microtransactions, micro savings, because of scalability and low transaction fees. We can also facilitate credit unions to act together and create new liquidity markets by providing real-time cross-border transactions. And we can go even a step further with contracts and introducing tokenized assets like tokenized mortgages and loans, then create secondary markets for those assets, increasing liquidity for credit unions. Similarly, we can automate and speed up the process for credit unions in terms of smart contract lending. So many of you may be familiar with credit unions. Usually you are allowed to borrow what you've already placed in terms of your shares or equity, or i.e. your savings in the credit union. So automating smart contract lending can speed up that process through smart contracts, reducing processing and approval times from weeks to minutes. And then we can facilitate more transparent governance in credit unions to reduce fraud and reduce other bad actors by empowering members through DAOs and through their shareholding and give them a direct voice in decision making, strengthening the cooperative spirit. We think that this is really important for financial inclusion because it lowers the minimum account opening requirements by 90%. In terms of operational efficiency, in some of the case studies that we've looked at, we can reduce operational costs within credit union by up to 70%. And in terms of revenue streams, the potential is up to $250 billion worth of market opportunity by 2030 by digitalizing and bringing credit unions onto the Kaspa network. So Kas Union, it's a movement to democratize finance and really use Kaspa the way it should be and empower communities. So that's Kas Union.
Hello everyone. I'm standing here in the middle of these ancient olive trees in Olympia, Greece. This place is known for its high quality of olive oil. Some of these trees have already witnessed thousands of years of history and have a profound story to tell. As we are standing on the starting line of a technological revolution, the olive oil industry is about to experience a new era of transparency, sustainability, and innovation. An era ushered in by the power of blockchain technology. By tokenizing olive trees, creating a decentralized marketplace, and ensuring end-to-end traceability, OliveChain empowers all the stakeholders, from producers and farmers to retailers and customers, to participate in a truly transparent ecosystem. Owning one of these ancient trees was once a privilege only to a selected few. We are changing the paradigm, as through the use of blockchain technology, it will be possible for anyone around the world to own one of these trees, a fraction of one of these trees, or a fraction of an olive grove. Fractional ownership. By creating unique, non-fungible tokens which represent an individual olive tree, a fraction of an olive tree, or a fraction of an olive grove, investors all around the world will be able to own a stake in these living and breathing assets without the need of complex paperwork or intermediaries, and can capitalize on the growing demand of high-quality olive oil. These tokens can easily be bought, sold, and traded on the decentralized marketplace, giving unprecedented liquidity to an asset class which was once notoriously illiquid. The connection to heritage. By owning a stake in an olive tree, investors do not only own a financial stake, but get access to the rich cultural heritage of the Mediterranean region. Tracing the journey through blockchain-empowered transparency. The journey starts in the olive grove, where every single tree is registered on the platform, with its unique identity, location, and provenance. Farmers can record their sustainable cultivation and nurturing processes. As the olives are being harvested and processed, every single step is meticulously recorded on the blockchain, providing transparency for everyone in the ecosystem. With OliveChain's decentralized platform, producers and farmers can directly connect with retailers and distributors, streamlining the supply chain and getting rid of any unnecessary and costly intermediaries. Consumers can scan a unique QR code on each bottle, accessing the whole provenance of the olive oil, fostering confidence and trust in their purchase. By leveraging smart contracts and blockchain technology, OliveChain simplifies the certification and regulatory compliance processes. OliveChain is a peer-to-peer platform that connects producers directly with customers. The direct connection does not only guarantee fair prices for everyone involved, but it also creates a strong sense of community and collaboration. Powered by self-executing smart contracts, OliveChain streamlines and automates trades, reducing the risks of errors, disputes, and delays. By leveraging the decentralized nature of blockchain technology, OliveChain breaks geographical boundaries by giving producers direct access to a global customer base. At the same time, it gives customers all around the world the opportunity to support sustainable and local production, governance, and decentralization. DAO structure. At the heart of OliveChain lies a decentralized autonomous organization that is governed by the very few stakeholders who participate in the ecosystem. This decentralized governance model ensures that any decisions are made democratically and transparently, without any central authority wielding undue influence. OliveChain's native OLV tokens do not only represent a medium of exchange, but they also give a voting right to its token holder. By staking their tokens, participants can propose and vote on key decisions shaping the future of the platform and ensuring that it always aligns with the community's interests. By giving a voice to all stakeholders, OliveChain ensures that the benefits are always distributed equitably. Join us on this journey of unlocking the full potential of one of the world's most important and scarce products.
The OliveChain acts as a proxy for many other industries. So we chose it because it literally offers an olive branch to thousands of other industries. There's an asset that can be tokenized that produces a yield that needs to be certified and traced. The olive oil industry is worth 18 billion a year. It's rife with fraud, adulteration, all sorts of other things. You can also tokenize a 1,000 or 2,000-year-old olive tree. Who want that actually produces a yield versus having a meme of something? We can tokenize the carbon credits. We can recognize the olive groves as carbon sinks and provide farmers with additional revenue streams. OliveChain is more than a solution for the olive oil industry. It's a model for how Kaspa can bring trust, transparency, and efficiency to thousands of other industries. We see that OliveChain can be used as a template that can be replicated, and we can use its model and symbolically offer an olive branch to show the power of Kaspa for adoption to many, many other industries that suffer from all of these opaque characteristics that we've discussed in terms of olive oil. So it's something we think is quite interesting. We chose olive oil because it's ancient old industry, but it's relevant to thousands of other industries. Just think of any asset that produces a yield that can be tokenized and that yield can be traded. That's OliveChain, and it's literally an olive branch out to thousands of other industries.
Crypto Crew, as you may have followed the last weeks on your Crypto Crew YouTube channel, you may have seen more and more developments, more and more of the vision that, in this case, Kaspa Kii has in store for the crypto world, allowing Kaspa to be utilized even beyond the crypto ocean. And this is the reason why I am a Caspian or a Kaspa Maxi. It is the first ever trilemma solver, and it actually has the technology to do things that no other crypto project by default hasn't been able to do. And amidst the upcoming 2024-2025 bull run, who knows what is in store for Kaspa? All you can do, Crypto Crew, is to wait and see, especially if you're currently invested in Kaspa. Tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean, growing grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.